Hey everyone, so I'm done with exams and my binge watch of the entirety of 6 Feet Under, so I guess it's time to resume my con reviews with Ari Aster's newest film, Eddington. This is definitely a weird and kinda nasty film. It's much more grounded than Ari's previous film, Beau is Afraid, but it continues that one's vibe of nightmarish absurdism and a sort of exaggerated clown world where everyone's just the worst version of a human being. There's a bit of misanthropy going on here, but it's not quite as emotionally impactful for me as Beau is Afraid was, barring my nonetheless mixed feelings on that film as well. Eddington is much more of a straight up comedy, set at the start of COVID-19 in 2020, which preferably would make this film similar to something like Bad Luck Banging or Looney Porn, but instead the whole first half of this film plays out like a South Park episode of sorts, starring Joaquin Phoenix as Randy Marsh, and that's not really a bad thing or anything, but like a South Park episode, the satire in this film can often be more so reactionary and crass rather than an intelligent and empathetic commentary. But with this being an Ari Aster film, it gradually becomes more unnerving and oppressive to watch. Yeah, it's fun and it's good, and its comedic aspects still are strong and they remain, but they become a bit hampered for a bit. However, as much as I would like to praise the directing, cinematography, music, and acting of this film, it is unfortunately one that doesn't really put in the effort to be the best version of itself. More than anything, this feels like a bit of a sensationalist exploitation film with a slow pace and a 2.5-hour runtime. I've heard people say they found this film completely hilarious and accurate satire, and I've heard others say it vilifies the Black Lives Matter protests and gives an immature portrayal of the political landscape of 2020, and I'd say both of these statements are true. But even with this reactionary side of it, I kinda just wish the film didn't waste certain actors, with Emma Stone and Austin Butler playing incredibly interesting characters that just kinda get sidelined. Ultimately, this film is the Joaquin Phoenix show more than anything, and that's cool, he's probably my favorite actor, but it's not completely satisfying. This film seems really eager to express itself, its comedy and its paranoia, but within this eagerness, it just drags things out that don't need to be dragged out, and neglects further character development that could have made parts of this film's satire more complex, rather than just pointing out that yes, there are grifters on both the right and the left, and some people on the right are QAnon conspiracy freaks. Some on the left are only on the left whenever it's a trend in the world. In spite of these issues, this was a really good midnight exploitation movie to me, especially half awake and in a crowd of young people alongside me, laughing along at every joke. Though I'm not sure if I found this film completely hilarious or if I just laughed along with everyone else. I can't really tell right now, but it was still funny. This movie is stupid and either likable or unlikable depending on which parts I focus on. Still, Ari Aster's style is as confident and interesting to watch and layered as it's always been, even though this is the least affected I've been by one of his films. I don't know, this film is a bit of a mess, but it was an enjoyable, worth watching mess. I might have to see it again in the future. Right now, I'm really hovering between either a 6 or a 7 out of 10 for it. It's not some political masterpiece by any stretch, but it aims to create a discussion, and I'm confident it will create a very chaotic one. So, thanks for watching and have a good day.